We are live. Happy Wednesday, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Training Mind Live. My name is Maddie Hughes, and I'm the marketing coordinator at Top of Mind. With me, as always, is my co-host and partnership manager, John Hardesty. We are just thrilled to welcome our featured guest, Alex Kutsishin, CEO of Sales Boomerang. The
Thank you so
integration
much.
between Surefire and Sales Boomerang is pivotal, and we can't wait to tell our audience all about it. First, I'm going to open the floor to Alex so he can tell us a little bit about himself and the Sales Boomerang.
Awesome. So first of all, Maddie, I've never had anyone say my last name so perfectly in my entire business history. Okay. And I've been starting businesses since I've been 20 years old. So that's the first, and that's a huge prize. We got to send you some kind of trophy. That was awesome.
I love
Um,
it.
what's up, everybody that's listening live on Facebook? As Maddie mentioned, Alex from CEO, co-founder here at Sales Boomerang. Um, a little bit about me is I've been building businesses since I've been 20 and always had a passion to just do something that makes a lasting impact on the people that I'm working with and on the clients as well that are taking advantage of the things that we're putting out there into this world. And today, running a company like Sales Boomerang, the impact it makes on borrowers, loan officers, lenders, the industry is sort of a dream come true. And the fact that we get to do it with a partner like Top of Mind, who is just at the top of its game with making sure that lenders have the ability to access and automate the important messaging and if it comes to marketing or if it's internal communication with the teams, it's just beautiful. And so as Sales Boomerang goes, and we're going to dive into this a little bit more as we continue the conversation. What we focus on is something very simple. I mean, I'm wearing it on my shirt, right? No borrower left behind. That's a mission. That's not a cool slogan or statement that we just say for fun. It is a trademark that Sales Boomerang owns, and it gives to the lending industry so that they can use it to actually create the experience that they want their customers, their borrowers to have, right? Which is, hey, we're here for you all the time, right? That's doesn't matter if you're qualified today or not, doesn't matter if you're ready to do something today or not, you're never going to be left behind. And that's our mission for the entire industry. And then we help bring that to life by basically telling any lender that uses a Sales Boomerang service when someone in their database is ready for a loan, right? So that they're not left behind, but also which loan they're ready for, right? So it's a guided conversation, and it's always about the person that needs the lender's help or assistance today, and not some sort of spam or future state. It's about the conversation and why it's relevant today. And so it's just teeing it up and giving lenders a better platform to communicate from.
Awesome. Well, as always, Alex, it's good to see you. I love working with you and your team at Sales Boomerang. We have a jam-packed schedule for our viewers today. Before we get there, we have to just talk about our partnership together, right? Our teams are very much in tandem with what we do and how we work together. But I would just love to open up the floor, get your thoughts on our partnership, and I can kind of jump in at the end and kind of talk about the Surefire benefits of the actual integration itself. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on the partnership.
Yeah, so look, it's very important for us to be able to partner with organizations like yours because you have so many trusted lenders that are already using your service. And what we come in as is sort of a complement. How do we support your investment into Top of Mind, right? You've already made the investment into a CRM, into a marketing automation tool. How do we support that? How do we make that investment multiply and do it in such a way that's completely effortless? And so one of the things that you guys have done so well is you've made the integration process seamless and simple, right? It's one of the best integrations we have out there because of the ease of setup and getting a lender to go from I'm interested, can we turn on Sales Boomerang, to getting notifications. It's very fast and very easy. And the user interface, I actually interviewed our product team before we had this conversation today and say, hey, what makes it special? What makes it different? And it was that the ease of use, ease of implementation, the user experience is very easy and simple to interact with. And so, just a big compliment to you guys and what you've done, and a compliment to our team to be able to work within the concepts and ideas that the two teams develop. Right? It takes an effort, a team, a village, if you will, to bring something great to life. Anyone can bring something that's mediocre to life, but something that's excellent takes time and energy, and the two teams have really worked together to make that happen. So that's very quick overview of what makes this relationship so special is you take top of mind that a lender may have invested in and wants to really maximize that investment not into the CRM but into their database, right? And so that's what Sales Boomerang does, and you guys make it super super easy for your clients to do that and take advantage of it.
And you kind of hit it on the head. And I was thinking about how to word this. And one word came to mind, Alex, and it's opportunity, right? What you guys do within our database is you give opportunity back to the lender, right? So they're sitting at their desk, they get alerted because of this integration. Oh, there's a credit increase. I should reach out to them. Oh, there's a refi opportunity. Bang, all right at their desktop. It's ease of use, it's alignment. I just think that's extremely powerful,
And
right?
it's about priority too, right? So sorry to interrupt you, John, but it's about prioritization too. Like when you're looking at it at an environment that we've been in from 2020 to today, and it the number of deals coming at you is significant, and it's not a normal. It's not the norm if you go back a couple of years, and potentially what we're moving into a year or two from now, that is not the norm. And so with Sales Boomerang and Top of Mind, the idea is, look, let's prioritize. There's a lot of junior people in lending right now because the hiring was through the roof, right? How do you set them up to succeed? You give those people the opportunity to look at a borrower that needs them and why they need them and what is the reason you're contacting them, instead of very cold call type of experiences. Hey, have you seen the rates? Right. That's often the conversation. It's like, it's like you're the eighth person that asked me that question, right? And it's how do you change that? How do you bring them into your world? But even more beneficial would be, how do you put yourself in their world and you're there to assist them? And so what is the conversation? How to set up the conversation? What questions to ask that is actually relevant to the event that you just got an alert on? Oh, this, like you were mentioning, hey, this person is ready for a more MI removal, right? They're qualified to remove their mortgage insurance. It's not, have you seen the rates? It's, hey, I have some really good news for you. Like, that's a great way to start a conversation, right? How do we change that muscle memory so that consumers are looking forward to lenders calling them rather than putting up a wall once the phone rings and they see it's their lender, like, oh my gosh, here comes a sales pitch. We want to get away from sales pitches and simply having conversations.
Mm-hmm. And 100%. And I will add one more thing to that, just that topic. It's the automation, right? All this is built, this integration is built so that alert hits, I see it, oh, an email, the connection is made. The automation's going out. They're back on those campaigns, all that content that we offer. So,
yes.
From our end, I think this partnership, this integration, it's powerful, it's easy. It's like you mentioned, it's ease of use, but it just really gives lenders and LOs the opportunity to see what's going on within their database at a single click. So
and the automation is key, just like you mentioned, John, because here's the thing that people don't realize, and we'll get into this next, I think, is most people don't know how active their database is. A lot of people are like, oh, all my clients come back to me. Oh, all my leads, all my prospects, all my turndowns, when they're ready, they all come back to me. And so we'll have a conversation and be like, oh, okay, well, how many people are in your database? Like, oh, on a person, let's say it's a loan officer, just for a sake of conversation. Oh, I have 1,000 people in my database. Great. How many of those people did you speak to in the last month? Oh, 3. Okay, well, you should be talking to 140. I just want you to know that. What? That's how active your database is. And so that part, the automation part that you talked about, is key to being able to serve the 140, because you as one person may not be able to. But with a wonderful system like Top of Mind, you're multiplying yourself, you're multiplying your efforts, and you're putting the best practices in place, right? We work together with you guys to come up with scripting, so when there is a notification, the best message is going out automatically. You don't have to think of what to say, when to say, how to say it. Your system is delivering that. And then, John, it's also reminding me, the loan officer, because you're creating a task for me with inside Top of Mind. It's like, oh my goodness, I was so busy, I forgot to get back to this. Thanks for the task. So we hear those things from our mutual clients. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, with that automation, what's so special about us is that there's personalization that comes along with that, which is so crucial to our communication. And actually, we launched the Surefire Retention Center. And in that, lenders can set rules for the borrowers so that they can, customize this gift-giving campaign, and Top of Mind does it all in-house. We personalize, the gifts, and we package them, and we ship the gifts to the recipients, and it arrives on time, and you can trust that it, comes from a trusted source. And it's the ugly truth is that retention rates drop to 24% by year 2. And as we all know, it costs more to acquire a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. We found that Surefire customers see a 5 times the reduction in customer acquisition costs with our post-close workflows designed to keep clients for life. Together we make a great team as we strive to move that needle for our mutual lenders. Can you touch on the power of Sales Boomerang's retention system and what kind of ROI lenders can see when they use it?
Oh my goodness. It's actually, Maddie, what we built the business on from the start. We've always believed that nobody should work with us because a contract says so. We always say work with us because the results speak for themselves, right? And so on average, right, this is just understand how significant this is. We track all the ROI for our clients, right? We can give them conversion reports and how well it's performing and who's performing better than others. And we give ourselves a report card because that's how we show our clients, your clients, our lenders, our mutual lenders, that hey, you're doing incredibly well with this program. Here's the proof, right? And if there needs to be some tweaks, we talk about that too. So what is the ROI? On average, this is the average, okay? And sometimes I have to pinch myself because it doesn't seem real. $24 back for every dollar invested in Sales Boomerang. So for every dollar, 24x comes back. That's the average. I mean, we have clients with 126x, right? It's that powerful, and the reason it's that powerful is because of the automation, right? Because of the near real-time intelligence that you're getting on your customer, and because there's absolutely zero technology to learn. There's no UI to learn. There's no login required. There's no passwords to remember. There's no interface to figure out. It all exists inside of your interface, right? So your lenders can just log into the top of mind that they're used to logging into, and all the Sales Boomerang experiences are right there and already should be automated, right? So because there's no tech to learn, because there's no things to remember and all of that, this is all about communication, philosophy, and understanding why you're getting these notifications. If your borrowers are important to you, if you care to know what's happening in their life and why they may need a loan, then it always works. If you don't care, which is okay, there's some people who are like, look, I'm a straight up hunter. I never care if I talk to my past client ever again, not my problem. Fantastic. Sales Boomerang isn't for you. But if repeat business, recapture, referral, all of that is important, then there isn't a better system out there and a better way to use it than within an automated CRM like yours.
Alex, we've chatted a few times, and I think the last time we talked as a group, you brought up this loan loss reporting, and it kind of stopped me in my tracks. I knew I had to bring it up today for our viewers to learn more about. And so I'd love for you to take a few minutes, talk about what is this loan loss report that you guys offer. And I know we have a lot of eager viewers wanting to hear more about this special offer that your team came up with. So you could talk about that as well. I think it would just be really beneficial for our viewers.
Cool. I'd love to. Thanks for bringing it up. So loan loss reports were created to really shine what we call the truth light on what's happening in your database. It's your customers. You don't know where they're going, when they're going, why they're going, who's stealing your customers from you. It just happens, right? You call them up and they say, oh, I already did a refi. Oh, I already did a purchase. It just happens, and you're finding out post-event, right? And so what a loan loss report does is it actually shows you how well you're retaining your customers and where they're going if they're not coming back to you. So a loan loss report is something that we run for organizations, and it gives them an idea of, does it make sense to turn on an automated solution like Sales Boomerang or not? You have 20,000 customers. How many of those customers did a loan in the last 12 months and not with you, right? And then we run that report and we show them, here's the lender they went to, here's the loan they took, here's the program. Like, you get an entire report of where your customers have gone if they haven't gone with you. So that's the loan loss report. It is truly one of the most eye-opening. I recommend having a strong beverage near you when you get your report. It does hurt in the beginning. There's some tears that might be shed, but it is one of those things that we always talk about in the world. It takes a little bit of pain to create change, right? You don't know you need to change something unless it starts to hurt, right? We've all heard the squeaky wheel gets the oil or the grease. You have to see that this is happening, because in our minds, we believe that our retention and recapture is the best there is, even though we know statistically it's only 18% in the mortgage industry, so it can't be the best there is. But when you get to see it physically and you're like, oh my goodness, are you serious right now? Out of our 20,000 customers, 2,000 of them went somewhere else last year for a total of, billions of dollars in losses. This is bad. And so how do we automate retaining that? So that's the loan loss report, and it's available. Specifically, some things we want to do for your clients is for those that are interested, they should absolutely reach out to us, and we can run that loan loss report for them and show them what's missing, and then they can make a decision for themselves to be like, we need to clog up that hole. So that's number one. And then you mentioned also, well, was that good, John? Did you want me to dive deeper into that?
No, that's perfect. I mean, again, that kind of stopped me in my tracks when you first brought it up a few weeks ago, so I'm happy you brought that up.
Yeah, and look, by the way, once we're working with you, we can run loan loss reports by regions, by branches. It's a really clever way to find out where some of the issues are, and you can start to sort of manage your business a little differently by understanding this region is doing worse than this one or better than this one, or how are they recapturing way more and keeping people from leaving them than this area. So it gives you some insights that you otherwise wouldn't have had. So that's a separate use case for it, but it's important for larger organizations. That may be important. Then the special offer for you guys is what we discussed is like, how can we do something special together? And so what we want to be able to offer is a 3 months worth of insights. And so we're going to be working on this together with your team, John. And it's going to be about letting you know. So imagine this, right? So, hey, all the lenders that are listening to this that are on top of mind, imagine this for a minute. You're not yet using Sales Boomerang, so you don't know exactly what's going on, but imagine logging in to your top of mind, and on there is a Sales Boomerang Insights report that says, hey, lender, last month you had 852 people, inquired about a mortgage somewhere. You've had this many listings. Your average equity for your borrowers in your database is blank. On average, your clients have this much tappable equity in their database right now. So giving you insights about the events that are happening in your database without you having to pay for that information, but just so you know, right? It's hard to tell, like, you don't know if you should be doing something until it's presented to you to show, okay, we missed all of these opportunities. How many of these do we actually capture? 800 some mortgage inquiries from our database. Well, we only did 30 refis for our clients last month. That's way less than what we should have been doing, right? And so giving you insights on the activity in your database without you having to fully sign up for Sales Boomerang, because Top of Mind so graciously has said, hey, let us take care of our clients by showing them this. And for 3 months, there's no charge. It's just, we want you guys want to do this for them. We want to do this for them. Show our lenders that, look, there's this much activity. Stop ignoring it. Stop assuming that all of your retention programs that you're doing are working. Maybe time to rethink your strategies, rethink your programs, get some automation, get some borrower intelligence in there. But you don't know that until you start getting these insights. And so that's kind of what we want to do, is give your customers those insights so that they know, not just from one loan loss report that says what you've missed over the last year, but you may want some more real-time information. Okay, that was last year. It was a super busy year. That's what people like to say. Oh, well, that's a very special year. Believe me, this happens every year. Your database is turning over every year. And so let's give it to you on a monthly or a bi-weekly basis so you can actually see what opportunities are sort of fleeting and we can bring them back. We can recapture them, right? Hence the name Boomerang. Let's bring them back to you.
Awesome.
That's such a special offer, and definitely something that lenders will want to take advantage of as we transition into a purchase market. Alex, thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to what's next for this partnership. Thanks to my co-host, John, and to everyone who took the time to tune in. You can always email us with any questions at sales@topofmind.com. And the link to our partnership information page with Sales Boomerang is on the Top of Mind website, and you can find it in the description of this live video. Like us on Facebook to be the first to know when we will go live next. Thanks everyone for joining. Bye.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you guys. Thanks everyone. And I don't know if this makes sense to make this mention here right now, is if you have those questions about loan loss reports or any of this insight stuff, obviously reach out to you guys. But if you want some instant feedback on it, just email us, go to our website, schedule a contact or a demo, and we'll just explain to you, just mention this, that you were on the live piece, because this has only been released here. and we'll make sure that our team explains the loan loss and the inside pieces to you.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Thanks, Alex.
Appreciate it. Thank you.